What's going on, y'all? This is your favorite music journalist, Poppy Cleve, and today I'm going to be talking about my favorite album of 2021, Dijon's Absolutely. Now, originally, this video was going to be about my favorite albums of 2021, which eventually it may still come out sooner or later this year. Hopefully, no later than February. Hopefully, who knows? I don't know. But anyway, let's get into it. Now, you may have heard of Dijon from his stunning and spine-chilling R&B song called Skin, an inducing record that latches onto you and becomes hard to escape from, but in a good way.
You're dressing like a Sunday morning, and your eyes look like little islands in the light, hazel like green and white sheets.
Or you may have heard of Dijon from his collaborations with his producer, whose name I cannot pronounce whatsoever, but fire tracks though. They have amazing tracks together. I wish they never split. But anyway, speaking on his debut album, Absolutely, in an interview with The Fader, Dijon describes the album by saying, "It's an abstracted interpretation of what making music feels like to me." And once you actually listen to his album, you actually understand his statement. Dijon's Absolutely is an organic album that's beautiful with its flaws and imperfections, with its distorted, eerie sounds and unmastered vocals and instrumentation. It gives the album the ability to capture raw emotion. And when you think about it, it's what makes the album so relatable and human. This is an album that creates a beautiful scenery of what it feels like to fall in love, go through hard-hitting heartbreaks, and what it means to feel alive. And this may seem a little far-fetched, but once you listen to the album, it feels like you're going through like this cinematic journey of watching someone go through a relationship with this theatrical ad-libs and other elements. This is an album that creates an immersive experience from beginning to end. What mostly sound like impromptu jam sessions, Dijon, and along with one of my new favorite producers, McGee, and with other musicians, made together a project that encompasses raw and authentic compositions that evoke Americana, country, folk, and of course R&B. And with a quick side note, I love when an artist makes me like a genre that I wasn't a fan of before. And Dijon does that a lot throughout this album. Like, I was not necessarily a fan of country or folk. I have dabbled into like Bob Dylan's discography, but it's just that. But this album actually opened me up to those genres, and I'm more receptive of those genres now more than ever because of this album. Before the album release in October, he announces the album alongside a visual for his first single, Big Mike. With suspenseful ambience, the video begins with a slow crawling crescendo of distorted synths and serene sounds that sink right through your ears and down to your soul.
I like how you look when you got questions.
And one of my favorite things that I love about this song and what makes this album so great to me is the songwriting. To me, and this may not be the same for him, this may not be what the message that he was trying to put out, but to me, Big Mike is about falling in love with the details of your significant other. The little details that make them who they are.
I like when you're mad. I like when you two eyes in, two eyes look like ooh.
Then you have songs that are dipped into 90s R&B and pop ballads, such as The Dress, which is incredibly irresistible.
The dress looks nice on you still, and it always was on. We should go out and dance like we used to dance.
The song itself is heartwarming and joyous, and it just puts a smile on your face. Dijon immerses you into his own joyful memories of a past lover, while also doing the same for you somehow. Somehow he does it, and it's crazy, to be honest with you. And it's a great wedding song. And I want to add on to this by saying I love a song that makes me want to sing to my shorty or something, if I have one, that is. Like I said, it's heartwarming, it's joyous, and it's just great, man. I don't even want to like get too yeah, man, just listen to the song, bro. On Talk Down, another highlight of the album, Dijon tells the story of two individuals who are bickering and arguing during a seemingly long car ride. While it may not be so much of a happy story, Dijon still finds a way to make a song that's infectious, addictive, and it pulls you in deeper without even trying. With this energetic breakbeat drum patterns and Dijon's raspy voice, it creates an image of two people who are going through a lot of frustrations.
You put on this fair, and you lean back in your chair, then you turn it down low. I got 50 miles, I leave you here. Talk down, turn the radio down, I leave you here. Talk down, turn the radio.
And this vivid experience continues on many times.
I don't really want to talk about it. So many times you hurt me so much. Many times you hurt me so much.
And Radio Clown.
Afraid, 'cause you're missing out. Good love, and you're missing out, you're missing out.
Where Dijon, you can hear his voice crackling and his voice being strained to the point where you can hear and feel the tears coming down his face on this song. And it's one of the most pivotal moments on this album. Actually, it is the pivotal moment on this album, where it kind of reminds me of how Kendrick did on You, where he was so expressive and so in character. And to be honest, saying that he's in character during that song is a bit of a disservice and disrespect, because I do believe those songs and lyrics are very real. Those are real feelings and real pain that both of those artists were feeling during those recordings of those songs. But nevertheless, Rodeo Clown is a devastating and a slow burn of a heartbreak song. It's a lot of pain, a lot of agony in his voice, and you can tell once you listen to it. The way he stretches out his voice and the words, you can hear him screeching and belching, and I love stuff like that in an album. I love when an artist is not within structure, I guess. I don't know if that's the correct thing to say, but it's like they're pushing themselves to a limit. And this whole album, to me, it's nothing but images of, it gives me images of like empty whiskey bottles, or half empty whiskey bottles, bars that are in the South, or like in Texas, long truck driver roads such as like Route 66. I imagine autumn season, just leaves falling, late nights, drunk, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of liquor that was involved in this album. It's just a great album. And to conclude this review, which is not really a review, I'm just talking about an album that I just like a lot. Absolutely is an album that despises perfection and throws it away. It throws away any kind of expectation that you may have or anything that he may have. It goes beyond structure and focuses mostly on passion and feeling. And to me, this is what makes Dijon, it's within his nature and what makes the album so free. That's it for the video review. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and give me feedback. Let me know what y'all think. There's gonna be more of these soon. I'm gonna end up giving you guys more of like informative videos. I already have an idea of what I want to do for February, especially since it's Black History Month. I think it's gonna be a really dope one. I don't want to talk about too much, but just know it's gonna be really dope. Yeah, man, I really enjoyed doing this. I really hope you guys like the video. Please like and subscribe. Share to your friends. Let me know how it is. And I'll catch y'all later. This is your favorite music journalist, Papa Cleve, Peace and love.